Let's do some table type problems for perfect competition. Problem 1. The market price in a perfectly competitive market is $7. Using the table, how many units of output should the competitive firm produce? So here we have a competitive firm and we have the total cost for different levels of output. First step we want to do is to calculate marginal cost, because a competitive firm will profit maximize where price equals marginal cost. So marginal cost is just going to be the change in total cost from producing one more unit of output. So as we go from 0 to 1 units of output, total cost increases by $2. That's the marginal cost of the first unit. When we go from 1 to 2 units of output, total cost increases by $3. That's the marginal cost of the second unit of output, and so on. So to find where price equals marginal cost, that occurs here at 4 units of output. The marginal cost of the fourth unit, going from $20 to $27, is a $7 difference, so that's the marginal cost, and the price happens to be $7. So profit maximization in this problem again occurs at 4 units of output, and we could also calculate the firm's total profit, which is total revenue minus total cost. Total revenue is going to be that $7 price times the units of output, 4, or $28, and then we subtract out $27 to get a profit here of $1. In problem 2, we're going to use a table to determine the market price. So here is a competitive firm. We have different levels of output and the total revenue associated with that output. What is the market price in this competitive market? So in perfect competition, price equals average revenue, where average revenue is just total revenue divided by quantity. So if we take 8 and divide it by 1, we get $8. If we take 16 divided by 2, we get average revenue of $8. 24 divided by 3, 32 divided by 4, and 40 divided by 5. Average revenue is $8, and that will be the market price in this perfectly competitive market. Another way to back into that result is recognize in perfect competition, price equals marginal revenue, where marginal revenue is just the change in total revenue from producing one more unit of output. So when we go from 0 to 1 units of output, total revenue increases by $8. That is marginal revenue, or the price in this market. We could also calculate marginal revenue as we go from 1 to 2 units of output. Same thing, as we go from 1 to 2 units of output, total revenue increases by $8. That $8 increase is marginal revenue. 32 to 40, another $8 increase in revenue. The marginal revenue of the fifth unit is $8. So the price in this example is $8. Problem 3, a competitive market consists of 100 identical firms, each with the following cost structure. If the equilibrium price is $5, what is the equilibrium quantity in this market? So each firm has the following cost structure. First thing we're going to do, like the first problem, is to get marginal cost. So this table here now includes marginal cost, which is just a change in total cost from producing one more unit of output. When we go from 0 to 1 units of output, total cost increases from 2 to 4, a $2 increase. When we go from 1 to 2 units of output, total cost rises by $3. Going from 4 to 7 is a $3 increase. 7 to 12 is a $5 increase. 12 to 20 is an $8 increase, and so on. So the first thing we're going to do is find where price equals marginal cost, and that looks to be at 3 units of output. So each firm produces 3 units of output because price equals marginal cost at Q equals 3. Since there are 100 firms each producing 3 units of output, the equilibrium quantity is going to be 3 times 100, or 300 units. Another thing we could ask is, what is a producer surplus in this market? Let's calculate producer surplus first at the firm level. So at the firm level, we can calculate producer surplus as total revenue minus variable cost. Total revenue is going to be, for the individual firm, they are selling 3 units at $5 each, so that's going to be 5 times 3, or $15. The variable cost at 3 units of output is going to be the total cost at 3 units of output minus the fixed cost. And in this problem, the fixed cost is $2. I know that because at 0 units of output, total cost equals fixed cost. So again, in this problem, fixed cost is $2. So to back into variable cost at 3 units of output, I'm going to subtract 2 from this 12. So at the firm level, producer surplus is $5. Since there are 100 firms in this market, each earning producer surplus of $5, the producer surplus in the entire market is $500, 5 times 100. Another way of backing into that result is doing the following. We could calculate producer surplus at the firm level by looking at the difference between price and marginal cost at each unit of output. So for the first unit of output, price is 5, marginal cost is 2. The individual firm is making $3 of producer surplus on the first unit. On the second unit, the difference between price and marginal cost is $2. So the individual producer is making $2 of producer surplus at the second unit of output. And at the third unit of output, we see that producer surplus is 0. So at the firm level, total producer surplus is $5. And in the entire market, since there are 100 firms, each earning $5 of producer surplus, total producer surplus in the market is $500. All right, that's it. I hope you found this video helpful.